In today's episode of Open Fire Pit Cooking, we're going to show you how to do some apple pies using pie irons on your open fire. So stay tuned. These are Rome pie irons. They have a little clip on them to hold them together, and they come apart. So today, recipe that we're going to be doing is apple pie. We're going to be doing them in these pie irons. So we got the coals burnt down to coals, no flames on them, so that's kind of where we want them. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the inside of these pie irons with some melted butter. So you can use spray oil if you want. I just like to use butter, so get a nice coat on there. And we're going to be making two different types today. We're going to be making one with a pie crust, and then we're going to be doing another one with just sandwich bread, but we'll see which one we like better. And we got our outdoor fire pit set up kind of like a campfire, so this is a good dessert if you're on a campfire. So we got some pie crust that we made today, and then we got some just regular sandwich bread. So I'm going to do the sandwich bread first. I'm just going to set them in there. And then I got a couple different types of pie filling. I'm going to try a scoop of each, see how that goes. I think one of them's got cinnamon. And then we got some ice cream that we're going to top this off with. So we'd be cooking a lot, but we're not cooking too many desserts on this channel, so I decided to do the dessert real quick. I might actually do more of these with these pie irons. I think it'd be pretty cool. So I got that together, and these things go together like this. Let me see if I can get this on there. And don't worry about that crust. We'll just take that crust off. So that one's ready to go, and then we'll do our we got a little bag of flour here, so try to make this about the same size as the pie iron. Maybe a little bit more. If you don't feel like making a crust, you can just get pre-made. We had a new pie crust recipe we decided to try out, so just squish that in there. And then I'm going to do the other side. I hope this holds together in here, but we'll see how it goes. So once we got that together, we're going to put a filling in there. Oh, this one looks like it's going to have a lot more pie filling in it than the one with the bread. So you can stuff these with whatever you want. We're just using a ready-made pie filling just because we didn't make. Maybe I should fill the other side too. They got some space in there, so let me give it a little bit something to fill up that space. Let me see if I can get these together. There we go. I have to make the noise. Try and squish that pie crust together and make a seal if you can. And all this excess will burn off. So I'm just going to set these right over the fire for a few minutes. And I'm probably going to flip them at 2 minutes. And then I'll check on them. So it's been about 3 minutes. I'm gonna flip my pie irons. The thing I like about these pie irons made by Rome is that they're cast iron, and cast iron distributes the heat really evenly. I know they make different ones out of like aluminum and stuff, but I like the cast iron ones. Got this nice long handle, so we're gonna let that go for a couple more minutes, and then I'll check on them. So we'll be right back. So it's been about 3 minutes. Our bread started burning, so I just took a little knife and just cut it off on the sides. So I'm gonna take this off real quick and just see what it looks like. Ooh, that looks good. Let's see what the other side looks like. It's gonna give me a hard time. Okay, well, that's how it looks good. Let me try to take this out. Okay, that one looks perfect. Let's see what this other one looks like. So that's the one out of the bread. This one is the pie crust. Not sure if this won't be done yet. I think that one needs a little bit more time. So let me just put this back over the fire. Let's see what this one looks like. And then we got some ice cream right here, so we're going to put some ice cream on it as well. And then we're going to try this out. Throw some ice cream on there. You guys want to try that?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Tell me how it tastes.
Oh my gosh, this part is so hard. Yeah.
The crust is?
Yeah.
It might be hot, so get some ice cream. How is it?
So good.
Yeah?
So amazing.
That's good. That'd be amazing at a campsite or even at your home. It leaves a little bit more time. It seems like the one with the pie crust is taking longer.
So good.
We've left our pie on the fire for about 5 more minutes, so I'm going to pull it off and just let it set. Check it out real quick. See what this looks like. Okay, this is starting to look good. I think with the pie crust, it might have to sit a little bit. Oh.
Perfect.
So I'm just going to let the... Oh, it's fine. So I'm going to let this sit for about 2 minutes, see what it does, and then we'll come back and cut it. So we've let this pie sit and cool for about 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm going to cut into it and plate it, see what this one's doing. We did a recipe of flaky pie, so let's see. Ooh, that's nice. Ice cream on it. Girls want to try it? Oh, that's hot, huh?
It looks so good.
So let's let it sit and wait for a second, and then we'll come back, taste it, and then give us our opinion of which one we like better. So stay tuned. So we're back, and it doesn't look like we're going to get third-degree burns on our tongue when we bite into this. So we're going to cut this up. Take a bite of this. See which one. Oh my god, it's still pretty hot. So that one tastes way more like pie with that pie crust. If I were to choose which one I like better via taste, it's that one. The bread that we used and toasted everything up was kind of like a little pie pocket with bread and toast, which was also awesome. But if you're going for a pie, I would definitely use the pie crust. So let me know in the comments if you want to try this as well, and if you did, how it came out. You know, we love cooking over the open fire and hanging out. So thank you for stopping in, and make sure you come by and see our next episode.